Alright, what's up, guys? Just Rusted Nuts and Ratchets Garage here, coming through. Uh, got past the break-in period of my new M-pact clutch. Unfortunately for me, I will be removing this clutch as soon as I can afford to purchase a better street-style clutch for my car. I'm pushing a little too much horsepower for it to work in boosted applications. So, normal driving, first to fifth, not really putting too much boost through the turbo. The clutch works pretty well. It's very smooth. It shifts very nicely. Also, the gear oil that I'm using, it seems to be doing very well in my transmission. Last time I did my clutch, I put in a different type of gear oil. Don't remember what. Probably something synthetic and whatever was on the forums. I decided to throw caution to the wind this whole repair, and I used Mystic 7 extended range synthetic blend gear lubricant. It's 75W90, and my transmission absolutely loves this. So everything's working butter smooth. The only issue I'm having is, like I said, with the boost. When I start to put power to it, it will slip the clutch. So if I drive the car and I take off in first gear, I can pretty well mat it and it won't slip. Second gear is pretty well okay as well. I think it's because of the higher gear ratio or the more torque that gear is able to handle. But as soon as I hit third gear, if I'm not pushing 3 to 4,000 RPMs when I put it down, it will slip up to 7,500 RPMs and I get no speed. So after I'm done talking about this, which will be tomorrow, I will be taking the Supra out and hooking my tripod up and showing you a few pulls and what I mean by how I have to drive this clutch in order for it to work normal. So if you're rocking a normal 7M GTE setup with the R154 transmission, I would have no problem putting this M-pact clutch in that setup. But if you're going to go for more horsepower and higher boost, you might think about doing a better clutch for your car. I'm probably going to go with an ACT street strip disc, which I already have, and the ACT heavy duty clutch. I saw it on Drift Motion for I can't remember how much. I'll read it on the site and post it probably somewhere like right here as I'm speaking. And aside from that, when I first purchased my mk3 Supra in about 2003, 2004, it needed a new clutch. I ordered, I was new to the auto scene, technically, the import scene, that is, and I ordered I ordered a XTD clutch from eBay, a China Stage 2 clutch. Now, generally I wouldn't recommend putting a Stage 2 clutch in, but at that point I had the 7M GTE with the R154 transmission, and I was making base horsepower. So with the XTD, I drove it from 2003 or 4 till 2012 before I got a new clutch installed. And I was doing high RPM drops, just burning the tires off this thing all over the place. And that XTD clutch worked well for me. And it was just the plain Stage 2 XTD clutch. Not representing XTD here by any means, nor do I even have one in my car right now because I decided to go with the M-pact. I probably would have rather have an eBay clutch over the M-pact for the fact that the M-pact is not holding the power that I want to put. But that's nothing against M-pact, because if you put this clutch on your lower horsepower application, it would work just fine. So anyway, enough rambling on about that. So next in the video, you're going to see the pulls and how the clutch actually drives as I'm driving, and you can make your own decision as to whether you'd like to purchase this clutch for your car and give it a try or not. I've already gone ahead and done all the work. It took me around 8 hours in my little tiny shop. I made one hell of a mess doing it, but essentially I did it so that you don't have to, or so that you will do it if you have a lower horsepower application. So if you found this useful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for the pulls. And I don't think I'm going to be burning the tires off of this thing or anything. I don't really want to put that much stress on this new clutch setup. And I said that I'd be doing a dyno pull soon, or a dyno run soon. This car's never been on a dyno. I've never been on a dyno, so it could be fun. But I do want to do it with a proper clutch. I don't think that it's safe to do it with a clutch that's slipping. I don't really know, though. I'll talk to the people that I'm going to take it to have it done. And when I do get a dyno run, I'll be sure to post a video so y'all can see. So thanks for watching. And like I said, stay tuned. I'll be doing some pulls and whatnot so you can see how this actually works. Just getting ready to take out the Supra. Alright, so this is the final part of the video. Presumably. Who knows? This is for the M-pact clutch. To show you how it somewhat slips. You can make it slip, you can make it grip. First couple videos had some serious interference. Maybe the microphone was too sensitive. I was using an external condenser mic. So this is just the straight cell phone mic, and this should show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna let the engine warm up to a safe boosting temperature, and then we'll give her a couple shots and see how it goes. So I'm not going to do any digs. I'm just going to roll into it nicely until this clutch is broken. I don't really want to waste the clutch disc, so that's when you bring the RPMs up, so the clutch engages at a higher RPM in third gear. When I would, in my unprofessional opinion, I would say I'm making the most horsepower, or in the what you'd call the power band. So if I go into the clutch a little lower RPM, it's gonna slip and the RPMs will spike without the engine, or without the speed going up. So I'll try to mimic that, although I don't want to burn out my clutch. It's not even summer yet and I'm still working on the car. But like I said, I'm probably gonna sell some parts and come up with the cash to do ACT heavy duty pressure plate. I don't need much more than that because I'm not a racer or anything. I'm just a guy who likes to have a nice Supra. So let's see. Essentially it's to be lugging the engine, maybe. Okay, so it's working just fine. So we're hitting full boost there. I'm almost full pedal to the floor, and it seems to be working pretty good, just like earlier. But the last time I came out, it was slipping a little. So my thoughts on the M-pact clutch is it's a decent clutch for a low power operation. I can make it work good. There you go. Got a little slip there. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a big deal, but because I don't drive this thing around like this all the time. But you know, when you honk on it, you wanna feel it. There's some days when you wanna feel a little boost. And when it slips and you put all that work into it, it's a bit of a pain. So not to beat down on the M-pact clutch, like I said, you got a stock application. This clutch will probably supersede what you are expecting. So thanks for